What is going on, obscure mic people? Yeah, it's Mark. I'm back. We're going to do some microphone stuff. I found my SM58. I found it. I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together, speaking to me. And today we're going to check out the Avlex DV69. Avlex DV69. It's basic. She's a basic one. It's just a microphone with an on-off switch right there. Head basket, all that good stuff. Little ridges on the bottom here. Like, instead of ridges around the grill piece, it's down here to keep it from rolling. You didn't see that, but I tried to make it roll. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. No. I'd like to show you what's underneath the head basket, but I can't get it off. That's what she said. Juvenile bark is back and ready to rock and roll. So anyways, you're listening to the SM58, the standard setter as far as handheld dynamic microphones go, and we're going to switch over to the Avlex DV69. I picked this up off eBay for less than 20 bucks, I think, 18 and some change. They're not super rare. They do come on there sometimes. I will say the build quality is pretty good. It doesn't feel quite as heavy as the SM58 or anything like that, but the metal feels good. The grill looks really good. It's a pleasing microphone aesthetically. And I'll tell you what now. Let me tell you what now. There's a Avlex DV69. I've had one before, and it did not work. Or it sounded bad. It didn't sound right. I knew that wasn't the sound of it. And I think I used the body, put a new capsule in it, shipped it off, sold it, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and switch over from the SM58, which is a pretty solid sounding microphone in its own right. You know, some people say it's tough and it's good and it's one that everyone should own. I don't disagree, but I like obscure shit better. So let's see if the Avlex DV69 sounds anywhere near as good as this. Bink. And now we've got the Avlex DV69 wired up, and it doesn't sound bad. It doesn't really sound too bad at all. It's got, immediately I noticed it has a bit of a boxy sound, little bit of like a hollow speaking into a glass cube, what the hell am I talking about kind of thing. But it doesn't sound too bad, but it doesn't sound as good as the SM58 initially. But maybe that could be, maybe, just maybe, a little bit of a phase issue in the headphones, maybe. Maybe it comes out sounding way better on the video before I actually do the whole shebang-a-bang, the rating and all that. Maybe I'll throw it on the old studio monitors and see. But it definitely doesn't sound bad. I just feel like it sounds a little boxy compared to the SM58. I'm going to go back and forth one more time. SM58, yeah, less boxy, more straightforward, not more bouncy. Bouncing around in that head basket sound, kind of something like that. I don't know. And not super boxy, just a tad boxy. But it's not harsh, nothing like that. It's not super thin. It's okay in the lows. Mid seem a little recessed. The high end seems just, you know, maybe a touch less bright than the Shure at the very top. But then the upper mid range is definitely more presence boosted there, in my opinion. Again, doesn't sound bad. Let's go ahead and do some tests on it real quick. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. And when you get right on top of the Avlex DV69, this is what it sounds like when you are directly on top of this microphone doing the 69. Let's do some handling noise. Back and forth in the old handle here. Not too shabby. Now I'm going to turn the microphone off and back on. I'm going to be talking. We'll see if the on-off switch makes an audible clickety-clack, clack, click, click, click noise. Here we go now. And it sounds like that switch didn't make too much noise. It seems to work pretty well. Always love the on-off switches. Basically, a free mute switch for you, especially if it doesn't make a terrible audible click. Click, click, boom. Click, click, boom. Something playing on the stereo, something on the radio, eating gelato. Click, click, boom. It's a classic from the early 2000s, I believe. Click, click, boom. Not a good one by any means. Let's go ahead and do off-axis rejection. Talking into the front of the microphone, now we're going to go 90 degrees off-axis, 180 degrees off-axis. Now we're going to take it the rest of the way around town to the front of the microphone. Pretty good off-axis rejection, if I do say so myself. Not too shabby. Yeah, so overall thoughts on this thing, like I think it has a pretty good sound. It just has a slightly boxed in sound, just a little, not much. I mean a tad. And again, I'll listen to it through the monitors and we'll make a call on that. But I think it is still going to sound just a little boxy, I think. I'll be right back. Okay, so I determined that the boxy sound, it carried through to the monitors just a tad, but I mean, again, it is just a tad. Like, very, very tad. This is just a little more straightforward sounding to me. It doesn't mean it sounds better or worse. I just feel like this has just a little smidge of hollow somewhere in the frequency that gives it a weird, just a slightly wonky tone. Little bit. Again, sounds okay. For the $20 I paid for it on the BB-SAR, I think that this microphone, despite that little tiny bit of boxy, I mean, $20 or less, I think it is a 6. It is slightly above average and worth the cost. I'm not like overly impressed with it like I have been some other Avlex microphones, but when you factor in the Behringer XM8500, I think this makes it a little less intriguing, even on the used market for the $20 that it is usually listed for. So not a bad mic by any means. I think it's fine. It's solid. If you like it, it's cheap. Go get it. Have fun. Eat gelato. Click, click, boom. Bark's out of here. I'll see you guys next time. I'm fucking what's the name of this channel? Audio Hot Podcast. Level Up. MEI Obscurios. Honey Nut Cheerios. Dark Corner Cheerios? It's Obscure Mics. Peace out.